Watch this, all my stalkers. Even when I say smart things that are normal, I sound weird. Let me think of some things that I've thought of. Let me see. God, I forgot what I was going to say for the first one. The first one was... If oil is made out of bones, and there's only so much oil in the planet currently, why do we use the bones from our dead animals to make bone meal and jello and gummy bears by boiling them extra long? That's one question. Now that was weird, but it's an actual question on why are you doing this? Because one day you're going to run out of oil. So what are you going to do when you run out of oil? Are you going to be ready to be fully self-sufficient on renewable energy? How much longer can the planet survive with this oxygen level by cutting down trees? When is the day going to come that you can say to everybody on the planet, we can't afford to cut down any more trees, we have to use hemp? So what are you going to do the day that it comes to where you have no choice but to say, we can't use any more oil or trees, and the oil and tree industry has to die? Are you going to be ready to switch, or are you going to cause a lot of problems economically and geographically to the planet because you didn't start doing stuff a little bit faster, because you supposedly put a price tag on how much all this stuff costs, but it is literally asinine and unreasonable to put such high prices on certain things, but you do it because you feel the need to say it's worth that much money. Money is a morbid entity of imagination, and you overuse how much it's worth and how much things work. Yeah, I know I'm ugly. What's your point? I'm supposed to be. I'm left eye dominant. That's why I hate talking. That's why I'm afraid to speak. That's why I'm ugly. And that's just because that's the way my brain was. And there are people that are like that. And then there are people that are the opposite, that loathe speaking. Anyways, so another one would be, if you have to use energy to make sound, how do you use sound to make energy? I don't care. I've been called lots worse than ugly. Oh, I can't think of the other one. The other question I was asking society and scientists, like, oh, here's something. Why is it when I go to a store and I say, or they say, you have to put shoes on, I'm like, is there a sign outside? They're like, no, but we have the right to redo that. I don't like sports. So sex is my favorite sport. So like, I'm like, fine, you know what? What's your name? I'm going to call the police station. I'm going to find out if this is an actual law. But according to the state statutes of the whole United States, it is not illegal, or it is I don't know, there's a thin line, because there's no law saying I have to wear shoes when I go into a restaurant or store. But there are laws that there are laws that state that businesses can provide a dress code for things. So when I called the police station, they're like, oh, I can send an officer down there to talk to you. And I'm thinking, why? So this makes me feel that when people get phone calls to the police station about this whole shirt, shoes thing, like, I would never go into a business without a shirt on unless it was a swimming pool, because, like, we're swimming. But I can't see my ears and eyes right now. My heart is a strawberry that's sweet and bright, and I like to swallow and blow water out my nose. Stop asking me to show you my cock. Just because I've sucked my penis and I can swallow and suck, or I can swallow then suck air in my mouth, does not mean that I'm going to show you my penis. So stop. This is not what this video is about. This video is about normal scientific questions that are weird, which proves even when I'm trying to be logical, I come out sounding weird. So please stop asking me perverse questions. I am not a pervert. My penis does not dictate my consciousness. My consciousness is a female, and I don't have a female in my life taking care of my dream eyeball. So please stop and let me get back to science. Because I still can't remember that other one I was thinking of. Here's a question, and this is a little weird, but it's a question that's feasible. Why is it when I yawn, I feel like there's cotton growing from my ears? Why? Who put that weird ability to say and think that that's what that was into my head? It wasn't me. I may be the oldest living soul on this planet, but I am not God. Why are we not harvesting minerals from other planets? You say you can't get there because it's too expensive to build the stuff to get to Jupiter? You are so full of crap. If I knew how to build all this scientific NASA stuff, and if I was the smartest man on the planet with astronomy, with space stuff, you know what I would do? I would work for you for $150,000 a year and do anything you wanted me to do. You say it costs that much to build a rocket that's nuclear powered. I call bullshit. I'm sorry. You're greedy. It doesn't really cost that much. You're greedy. And you put a way too high price tag on things like that. Because you're never going to get off this planet if you keep price tagging things ridiculously high. Or astronomically high. And second of all, backing up to the whole, if it takes energy to make sound, how can you make sound turn into energy? Or if it takes energy to make sound, how can you make sound turn into energy? Let me give you a little hint, and this is a question I have because I don't know because I'm not a physicist. But is outer space and black matter, or is black matter pure sound? So can you create energy from using black matter? Because it is pure sound? It's just a theory. I don't know. It might be. It's just a thought that I've had. I have lots of questions for scientists on this planet, but nobody listens to me. And I call NASA once in a while and say, hey, on my website, there's a formula that might be for light speed, but then I figured out it might be for the hydrogen engine, or it might be so I can take a pen full of liquid light and write with the air. And write with light in the air and let it sit there. And then there would be light in the air. Maybe not in the air, but at least I could put liquid light in a pen and write on the wall. And then it would stay there and be lit. I don't know. Other questions that I've came up with for scientists, and I'm still forgetting the other one. The first one that I was originally going to talk about, I forgot. And with the whole liquid light pen thing, like, just imagine that light dripping. That was the whole point of where I thought of that was. I don't know. Why are we not using hemp to replace trees? Why? I should not have to go into what things good hemp, the parts of the hemp plant are good for. Hemp does not get you high. Every part of the 3 types of marijuana that grow are good for something. Not everybody should get high off of marijuana because not everybody should drink alcohol. Not everybody should take opiates. But you still give out alcohol and opiates like they're candy. And quite frankly, if my heart's a strawberry, marijuana, well, strawberries is for marijuana and flowers is for alcohol. I don't like flowers. Flowers are disgusting. I like strawberries because strawberries are for marijuana and flowers are for alcohol. I'm not an alcoholic. I don't like alcohol, but I like marijuanas because I like strawberries' hearts. And I like my heart being a strawberry. I like my heart feeling like a strawberry. And that's none of your business why I don't understand why you like flowers and alcohol because they, quite frankly, make me sick. The more alcohol you drink, the more your consciousness goes away. The more your vision and hearing disappear. And you think it's cool to just get drunk and vomit circles around your friends because I don't know why. I don't know. I'm gibbering right now. I was stating that flowers are for alcohol and strawberries are for marijuana. If I'm smoking marijuana, my soul is not thinking about flowers. If I'm smoking marijuana, my soul is thinking about fruit because fruit are growing out my ears. If I'm drinking alcohol, I'm thinking about flowers. I don't like flowers. Flowers are disgusting. They make me want to vomit. If anybody ever buys me flowers, I'm going to throw them at you. Or I'm going to burn them right in front of you because flowers are disgusting. Fruit is where it's at. Fruit is what the Garden of Eden claimed to be in. Fruit is the perfect world of everything. And if we could only live off of fruit, that'd be great. But anyways, I'm still trying to think of scientific things that are smart, needed to be asked. I'm so mad right now. I get mad at myself because I forget what I'm going to say. Let's close my right eye and try to think a little better. Maybe I'll calm down. Like, if I ever need to calm down, I should probably just close my right eye. I think they charged way too much money to do it. I think they lied out their ass. It did not cost that much money to build it. You said it was. If money is a morbid entity of imagination, I don't see how you justify it costs that many pieces of polyester and cotton, because money's not made out of paper at all. It's made out of polyester and cotton. But it did not cost that much money. Sorry. You say it costs that much money so you can have more money to buy more stuff that you don't even need. Nobody needs more than $1 billion. Like, this is another question I'm asking for you. For all the billionaires that have billions of dollars, what are you going to do with all that money? It just literally sits there in the bank. And I can't express how much that question means to everybody on this planet that wants to ask you these things. But I will ask one more time. What in the hell are you going to do with all those billions of dollars? I got a solution. Pay off the national debt. You're never going to spend that money. It's going to sit there until the end of this generation. That money that you have sitting in a bank, imaginally, or maybe you've got a vault full of a bunch of $100 bills or $1,000 bills, I don't know. But the point is, every time you comment, I forget what I'm saying. I don't know what the Lamborghini Urus is. I don't think we need a car like that. I'm sorry. If I'm ever rich, I have a car. Let's say I win the Powerball tomorrow. My car still works. I'm not buying a new car. I live in a 2-bedroom house. I'm not buying a new house. Well, I'll buy this house, but I don't need a big house. If I can't clean my house, I don't need my house. So I don't believe that, America has too many material objects. Why are we making so many material objects? Why does your couch not last you half of your lifetime? Why are you not taking care of your things? Why do you have so many cell phones? Why do you have so many computers and televisions and tablets? All they are unfinished eyeballs. That's it. I have a dream eyeball. I'm out of sleep right now, but I'll have to go visit it later. I'm happy that I can make you laugh. So, damn autocorrect, huh? And I'd like to say something on the whole duck word. Ducks have penises and vaginas too. That's all I'm saying. So do spiders. Spiders have penises and vaginas. My cat does. My dog does. Fish do. Did you know mussels that come from the ocean don't have central nervous systems? What the hell is going on with that? How do they get energy if they don't have central nervous systems? Because a central nervous system is literally an electricity line. My spinal cord runs my central nervous system, which gets energy when I fall asleep, which is electric energy because my neurons fire with electrical patterns. Why are we not paying me to at least ask you? Why are you not at least coming and getting me and asking me questions? Like, I don't need you to pay me to tell you what I know, or what I think I know, or what I don't know that I think I know yet. The point is, somebody on this planet should probably pretty soon get a hold of me and start asking me some questions, or let me ask you the questions, and then I just would like to know that scientists are fucking listening to me. I don't have the time to go to college. I tried. Like, y'all pissed me off. Americans suck, dude. Like, honestly, I just want to move to Asia. I want to move to the Philippines. That's where I want to live. Would you be quiet, Miss Tumbles? My cat has been talking ever since I tried kissing this girl, and then as I kissed her lips, she slid me off to the side and gave me a head hug. The cat hasn't shut up since, and I refuse to contact this girl anymore because I'm done. I tried for a month to get her to date me, and I quit because she never once contacted me to hang out. I couldn't put up with that. I'm done. Like, you know what? You know what I'm trying to do on a business level. You know that I'm going to make lots of money my own way, that one day, you would probably enjoy my money. But I'm done. Like, you're a fool for not sticking with me and actually helping me get this done betterly. Like, I have the energy to do what I need to do to make my business work, but I would feel so much better if I had a woman sleeping next to me during this whole process. I want you to justify every single internal piece inside that iPhone X and why it cost $1,000. Please, piece by piece, and then email me. I want to know. Why does that phone cost $1,000? Every single piece, how much it costs to pay the people to harvest these pieces, and during the process that they make these pieces in the factory, and then they put them together, and then they package them, and then they store them, and the electricity, it doesn't make electricity. You don't need electricity to store digital devices. You know this, right? I should probably end the video right there because, that's a pretty serious thing. You do not need electricity to store digital devices. If you're in California, why do you have heated warehouses? You don't need a PS4. Why? I don't like staring at unfinished eyeballs and playing games. I don't like technology. I want to go back to the way life was before eyeballs were flying around my living room. Or unfinished eyeballs. Like, I didn't mind the TV because it sat in my house and it didn't leave. I could stare at an unfinished eyeball on my couch at home. But then when I'm able to pull my unfinished eyeball, cell phone, whatever, out of my hand and carry it around wherever I go, like, your cell phone is nothing more than one of your dream eyeballs. No, I don't. But the only problem with this is I can't stop using them because my generation was the first generation that started using them as teenagers. And if I never used a digital device, nobody would talk or listen to me. And I would literally sit at home alone forever because no one would contact me. Most people, you have to call them before you go to their house or text them. Nobody likes to call. You know why? Because they're so scared of people's voices. They want to send little messages. They want to write letters to people. That's all we do is write letters to people with our fingers. We push buttons on our cell phones, and now because we're pushing so many buttons on our phones, we have developed pushy personalities, and it's rude to call people on the phone because people don't know what it is when sound comes through their ear and it's another person telling them their ideas. They get scared. It's none of my business what goes on in Japan if I don't live in Japan, etc. Period. But we're glorifying in the whole process of we're so smart as a planet. No. The last time this happened was in the Bible, supposedly, during the story of Babylon, and we built our towers up to try to find God. And what is a tower that we're building right now to the heavens? Cell phone towers. Satellites. The last time this was recorded during the story of Babylon in the Christian Bible, what did God do? Because we were trying to reach the heavens. He killed us. We're so worried about outer space that we have forgotten our feet absorb energy through the ground, because everybody on planet Earth can meditate and realize feet smell like mustard. The Buddhists know all these things. The Asians know all these things. But Americans are afraid of bare feet. That's what I've come up with. He's wearing bare feet. He's a hippie. He must be high. I ain't high. I ain't been high for I don't even know how long. I don't even remember the last time I was drunk. I take anxiety medicine. No, I lived without cell phones before the age of 16. No, you don't need them. Sorry. You think you need them. 200 years ago, nobody needed cell phones. So how do you justify centuries and centuries of life where humans lived without cell phones that you all of a sudden need them now? You can't. What is your problem? Like, seriously. Shh. You have become accustomed to relying upon them to do things for you so you don't have... How do you contact the police? Why do you need to contact the police? You got a home phone, don't you? Like, if I was out and about in public, look, this phone plugs in on my wall, goes to my house. If I was out in public and I needed to see the police, I would probably just walk to someone's house and ask. If I was in the middle of nowhere and I needed the police, I'm fucked. But the question is, why am I out in the middle of nowhere by myself? People weren't afraid to go walk around at night when I was a teenager. We weren't worried about getting raped and murdered because people didn't do shit like that. People weren't worried about getting abducted. We used to go outside all the time as teenagers and play hide and seek at night. No one cared. It wasn't even a problem. It was, I'm going to play hide and seek out at night. But nowadays, most parents would be like, you can't go outside. Someone will kidnap you and rape you. Like, these are stories that you're hearing on the internet of people in different countries and states. How do the people in Nebraska and the city you live in behave? You're looking so far away. You're a guy, though. Women won't go out at 3 o'clock in the morning like they used to. I used to take women on dates and go fishing in the middle of the night. Me and her, we'd go fishing at night. I bet you a lot of money that I couldn't take a woman out to the lake and go fishing with her unless she knew me for quite a while. Because the internet has spread ideas that are not true to our surroundings of where we live, people think that we act the way we do in other places that in the same place. Nobody in Nebraska acts like they do in Japan. Nobody in Japan acts like they do in Nebraska. Nobody in South Dakota acts like they do in Kentucky. Nobody in Nebraska acts the way they do in West Virginia. But we are finding out how everybody, everywhere, acts and behaves and speaks and treats people. But you're so blinded by your phones, and remember, I can't see my ears and eyes. We're so blinded by our phones that we can't actually feel and see the way the people that are next to us really do act. Because we're poisoned by the internet's ideas that are not true where I live. I hope I got my point across because I want to continue to circle around, but I'm not going to. I hope you got my point on that. I live in Nebraska. This state sucks. No one does Logan Paul crap. I don't know what that means, man. I don't know. What does that mean? Logan Paul? You mean Paul Rogan? I don't know what Logan Paul is. I'm 35 years old. Remember that. I was born with a rare eye disease that caused me severe mental problems for 34 years, and they thought I was schizophrenic, and all I needed was eye surgery. So I literally just woke up to a new reality last November. He filmed the dead body. Yeah, people do bad shit. They do. But if it happens in New York City, the last time I heard of somebody getting killed around my area of where I live, like within 100 miles of my house, like radius, some guy got shot over some drugs. One person. That doesn't mean that everybody needs to like run into their house and lock their doors. Like, you need to be aware of your surroundings. And if you can feel people's emotions like I can, you can at least give them a chance. Now, there are people that just look like they're bad news. I get that. But do I really look like I'm bad news? Is it like my beard? Is it the way I make facial expressions? Or is it simply because, and this is true, this is a true story. Well, you may live in a different area. I live in a town of 67 people. Nobody bothers me, man. Nobody. I can go 30 miles to the next town that has 20,000 people and nobody bothers me. It depends on where you live if you have to be worried about how you're being bothered. If you don't like the city you live in because of violence, move. Don't treat everybody you meet like they're a violent, creepy person. There is not a lot of violence and creepiness going on in where I live. But like I said, this is a true story. My birth name is Chad. You can call me Chad. I changed my name to Lefty. Long story short, this is why I have my right eye closed. Ever since I changed my name to Lefty 3 years ago tomorrow, less people have talked to me. Less girls have wanted to date me. People don't like my name. They don't want to talk to me. They don't want to hang out with me. Nothing. They want nothing to do with me because my name is legally Lefty. How fucked up is that? Because I'm pretty sure that you have never met another Chad like me. I just didn't like the name Chad. Because Chad had a bad life. Chad got divorced. When Chad got divorced, he lost his kids. So I had to find a new identity. Change it to Joey. I'm not changing my name. I'm just going to stop telling people my name's Lefty. And when they see it on like a piece of mail or something, I'll be like, yeah, I did that it's my pen name. I did that to hide from somebody who's trying to kill me or just, I don't know. I did it for a psychology experiment because I wanted to find out how I would be treated differently. I did it for a lot of different reasons. It ended up being done for a lot of reasons. But like, my name's Chad. And every time I say Chad, I feel like I'm spitting a tooth at you. Or I feel like I'm wearing braces like Chad. Like, I used to wear braces. I got my teeth kicked in on a curb. So, like, they're still there, but they got bent. The guy didn't kick very hard. Whatever. So I have over 250 different videos on this channel that I privatize because my ex-wife tells me that I can't say weird things, and she uses them against me in court to keep my kids away from me. So I'm sorry that if you enjoy the way I speak and are interested in my questions and my ideas, blame her because I haven't been to court yet. I've been in court for 8 years over this shit. Psychology has ruined my life. I know everything about psychology, everything. But I don't get paid for it. My website, Digital Environmental Communication, has everything. Or it will have everything about how to successfully bridge imaginal psychology with modern day psychology. So when I get done with this video, I'm going to take my doctor-written essay that somebody else wrote that's credible and has been published as a doctor's thing in college. And I'm going to finish reading it chapter by chapter in a video. The other videos are on here. They're called How to Bridge Imaginal Psychology with Modern Day Psychology Part 1, and there's 10 parts right now. There's an introduction in 10 parts. I'm on page 12. There's 18 pages. Oh, I stopped playing video games when I started smoking pot. Don't ask me why. Like I said, I should be living my life like this. I was born this way. I was born with my right eye closed. I was born left eye dominant. But a firecracker changed my eye dominance to my right. So, like, when I open my right eye, I'm no longer left. I'm on strike. No more rainbows for me, dude. I can't stand porn. It pisses me off. I just want one woman that I'm somewhat attracted to. She doesn't need to be Playboy model material, but, like, I don't deserve to be happy. I don't deserve to be comfortably happy. I don't deserve to sleep next to somebody. I don't deserve to speak. I've been told by numerous people I should just die. But guess what? I'm not the one that has psychological problems with how I think. There is no problem in my head with how I think. I am 100% happy with my thoughts. But apparently, there are people that are not happy with their thoughts, and then I get blamed for it. I'll never see my kids unless they want to come see me. I'm the smartest man on planet Earth right now when it comes to psychology, not psychiatry. I don't know nothing about pills. But I'm the smartest man on planet Earth right now when it comes to imaginal psychology and how to bridge it with modern day psychology. But I am not even noticed by the American Psychiatric Association. I don't even have a degree in college. So I copyrighted a strawberry tampon. I will soon be selling strawberry tampons in stores. They will look like strawberries and they will be tampons. And you will see them in stores sooner or later. I'm waiting on paperwork from the government, from the patent office, or the trademark and copyright office. I didn't have to patent it because it's not a new idea. It's a new type of tampon. So I had to copyright it and I had to trademark it, which I did, and it's all mine. So I'm the only person in the United States of America that will soon have the ability to sell. Oh, I want to have sex so bad, dude. So bad. I want to have... Oh, I thought you said I don't want to have... Is that what that said? You don't know why you want to have sex? It's because it gives your spirit energy. Sex re-energizes our spinal cord and our brain. No. I would almost bet sex re-energizes... God, everything. But if I had to pick a specific part of the body that sex energizes, it would be the eyeballs. Sex makes your eyeballs feel better. Masturbation does not make my eyeballs feel better. Masturbation is just a release of pressure. It's like you pull a plug, pressure gets released, you're fine. But when you have sex, your eyeballs feel so much greater when you're done. And my eyes hurt pretty much right now. Masturbation doesn't make you go blind, Mandy. You better be careful or I'll go masturbate to a picture of you. I was speaking to me, not you, Jeffrey. I'm just joking. Or am I? I want to... Oh, are you not old enough? I'm sorry. Are you not old enough to go on to Chaturbate.com and do porn? Okay. Chaturbate.com, you can make an account and you can like masturbate to the public and they can pay you money. And like you have to upload your ID to prove that you're 18. So most likely everybody on there is 18, but I have some doubts. I'm like, you don't even look like you're 14. Like, I doubt it. But supposedly you upload a picture of your ID that they can read, and then you start an account. But I'm pretty sure there's lots of people that, oh, yeah. Don't even try, dude. Like, you don't have an ID. You can't really do that. But you have to, I think what you have to do is you have to upload a picture of yourself. See, I don't know. I don't know how safe that is, because like if I upload a picture of myself now and my ID, I don't remember if I had to use a credit card. But needless to say, you have to upload a picture of your ID to, get put on the site so you can masturbate for money. Or you can have sex for money too. Blah, blah, blah. But since you're 12, we're going to come to another subject that people don't think that you should talk to kids about sex. But they do it in school. But they don't tell you anything really except for don't have sex before you're married, or wear condoms, or like I didn't take sex classes until I was in 9th grade. How old would I have been in 9th grade, Mandy? Like 9th grade. My daughter's 13. She's in 7th. So like 15 or 15 maybe-ish. Yeah, that was during my cocaine binge. So I was about 15 in 9th grade when I took sex class. Yeah. My daughter took sex class in 6th grade. What grade are you in, Jeff? Like probably about 5th or 6th. I don't know what state you live in, but in Nebraska, where my kids live, my daughter took a sex education class in 6th grade. And I really felt that it was me and her mother's job to talk to her about sex, as well as my son. But I never got to be able to talk about sex with my kids like I should have. They're both old enough now. My son's 12 and my son's 12 and my daughter will be 14. Like, I did not want my kids to be embarrassed about sex. See, like, nobody's teaching you about mind, body, and soul. Like, you can make your body feel good all day long by having sex, but does your brain feel good? Do your thoughts feel good? Does your soul feel good? If you can't see your soul, just remember, feet smell like mustard. Put your foot on your inner thigh by your pelvic, and you'll see that feet smell like mustard. So mind, body, and soul to have a proper relationship. And this is this is pretty much the only sex conversation point that even matters to kids. Do not date somebody with the same eye dominance. Period. And I don't want to hear it, Mandy. I don't want to hear that my husband has the same eye dominance. I don't care. You should not date somebody with the same eye dominance. Period. I don't want to date anybody that's left eye dominant, but I always end up finding them. Or they find me, and then usually they're sick and disgusted and twisted. And then I end up saying, I can't handle your crap anymore, lady. You can't take care of yourself. You can't conversate with me. The only woman that I have found in my whole life that has ever been able to conversate with me the way I talk to is Mandy here, and she's married, so lucky me. Yeah, but but you wear glasses. See, you tricked me on that. Wear a condom? Like, seriously, wear a condom, dude. I have herpes. My ex-wife, or somebody, and it already came out, somebody cheated on me and gave me herpes. But, like, whatever. I guess I deserved that. So, wear a condom. Like, unless she's, or you could just say, give me a blowjob, but most likely she's not going to know what she's doing. But I would just suggest wearing a condom. I can't tell you not to have sex, but what I should tell you is go ask your mom and dad. Like, do I look like your father to you? Am I your dad? Am I your mom? Who I would ask, honestly, is I would ask your mother. Because your mom is going to be the one that should be teaching you how to relate to women. Your mom, the way your mom treats you is the way that you're going to look at women. Like, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Like, My mom's responsibility was to teach me about how to choose to date women, how to behave towards women, how to talk to women, etc., etc. That is what your mom is supposed to do for you. Now, if you have a sister, it's your dad's job to teach his daughter how to talk to women, how to treat women, how to understand which kind of woman. Wait, was I talking about men? I was talking about men. Like, okay. So if you have a sister, your dad is supposed to teach her what type of men she likes, what type of men she doesn't like, what type of men, how to talk to men, how to pick men. Like, it is the opposite sex or the opposite gender's parent to I think I got my point across. I don't know. That's what happens. You know why I talk like that in circles and cycles? You got a scar right there. I don't believe people listen to me. I don't believe people want me to talk. I don't believe people care what I think. You know why? I sleep alone on my couch. Would you be quiet, cat? Like, seriously. Okay, that's fine. But, like, I'd go ask your mom, dude. Like, that ain't my job at all. I hope he's going to ask his mom. I mean, if my son asked me about that, I'd be like, go ask your mother. I don't freaking know. Usually a dad would be like, yeah, go for it. I'd be like, no, go ask your mom. I don't want to talk about this with you. Like, no, go ask your mother. I didn't teach you about women. How can I teach my son about women if I'm not a woman? I can't. It's impossible. A dad's job to his kids, besides teaching his daughter about relationships, is to teach their kids how to socialize. A mother's job to their kids is to teach the son about relationships, as well as to teach them how to love, like emotional love, spiritual love, like how to treat people, like nourishment is the word I wanted to use. But people are so goddamn afraid of talking about sex with anybody, period. Like anybody. Even adults don't talk about sex with adults in open public. Like, I got fired because I was at school. Or no, I wasn't at school. I was at work. And this kid, he's like 17. And he's like, is this pork chop done cooking? And out of nowhere, without even thinking about it, I was like, does it look like a vagina? And I was like, fuck. I was like, I didn't mean to say that. He's like, well, I guess so. Then it's done. And then I started talking about strawberry tampons, and then I started talking about why I suck air in my mouth after I swallow. And the original thought was it's because kids look like peaches to me and it scares the shit out of me. So in order to stay safe, I suck air in my mouth after I swallow. But then I realized it's because I've sucked my own penis. But still, I don't know why kids look like peaches to me. That scares the fuck out of me. So I'm just going to stay in the corner and continue to suck air in my mouth after I swallow, because I don't know who the hell you are, but like, just leave me alone. Like, you're funny. Kids say weird shit. You know, it's fun to go, like, do homework with them and stuff like that, and, like, participate in family events, but, like, just leave me alone. You scare the shit out of me. Like, I haven't been more clear-headed in my life since I started sucking air in my mouth after I swallowing. I feel more clear-headed and consciously aware. Which makes me wonder, since I was 12 when I first did that, when I first sucked my penis, why didn't I start sucking air in my mouth after I was 12? Like, if it would have happened the day I did it, like, why? Like, just let's reenact this. Oh, I sucked my penis. Oh, shit, now I'm going to start swallowing with my mouth open and then suck air in my mouth. Like, at age 12, I could have realized that. Somehow I didn't. But if I would have realized that at age 12, I would have felt much better about my life. I probably would have made better decisions. But anyways, it didn't happen that way. I'm fucking retarded. And I got this horrible zit here. I dried it out with baking soda, Mandy. Baking soda. And it hurts. Like, putting baking soda on that fucker hurts. And I never used to get big zits like that. And I started recently. And I don't know if it's the place. Like, I live by a river, so that might be it. I take showers every other day. Took one yesterday. Or the day before. I'll probably take another one today, just because I don't remember if I did. But I like to take a shower every other day. Why are we taking showers in water that used to have poop and pee in it? That means we should start pooping in holes in the ground and peeing in holes in the ground, so we don't have to clean poop and pee out of our water that we drink and take showers in. That's all I need to say about that. I went to a Chinese buffet today. If I could eat Chinese food or Asian food every day of my life, I would. I've been drinking a lot of water and fruit. I don't eat well. I don't have the money to eat well. I told you, Mandy, I need a woman to feed me. Feed my soul, feed my thoughts, feed my body. But you're not going to do that. And I'm not asking you to, but I'm just saying. I can't feed my soul, I can't feed my thoughts, and I can't feed my body. Hey, if you mail me a bottle of liquor and a gun, I'll kill myself on YouTube for you. Promise. It'll happen after I drink the bottle of liquor. Like, it would probably only take about a fifth. I probably wouldn't even drink the whole thing. Like, just send me a pint. A pint of $9.99 Barton's vodka and a gun with one bullet in it, and I will kill myself live on YouTube. That's why I don't drink. Or that's why I don't have a gun. I would do it, man. Like, I could drink and not kill myself. But if I had a gun... See, if I was always left eye dominant, I would never want to kill myself. Like, that would not be a problem. If I was always left eye dominant, I'm telling you right now, it's because of my right eyeball, man. Like, somebody in my lifetime took one of my dream eyeballs out, threw it on the floor, started making fun of it, and now it doesn't feel very happy. And I don't know what to do about it because, like, I can't. I don't know, man. Like, I can't help it. I can't help it. I don't know what to do. And maybe one day it'll leave. But, like, at this moment, somebody pissed it off. Somebody made it cry. And the dream eyeball is just not leaving. And I think it has a bunch of friends. Like, there's probably a bunch of dream eyeballs out here that are like, what is going on? Why are we out here? Who has been treating us like crap? You want me to start naming women? Nah, that's not. If you don't like LSD, don't listen to rap music. God, at this point, I'm done talking. I don't know fucking what to say. But if I always close my right eye, or if I really do, that's because rap music makes LSD. Rap music is nothing but a bad LSD trip. That's what it is. When you listen to it, whether you're on LSD or not, you're having a bad trip. And they make money off of it, and most people don't even realize it. But at like years and years and years, it sinks into these people's heads. And they've just had nothing but slow doses of bad LSD slip to them through the rap music. True story. Now, if you want to hear some good LSD music, go listen to Donovan and like Sunshine Superman. You're going to love Sunshine Superman. Like, I'm not playing it because it'll turn a copyright notice onto my video, and I hate doing that. But Sunshine Superman, go listen to it. Like, great. I mean, I could really quickly show it to you, but then I'll have a copyright claim on my video, and I'm not about to do that. I don't need anybody else copywriting that. I own the rights to this video if you ever make millions of clicks and then they want to pay you, and then guess what? We get the money because we copyright it. What's a bad dose of LSD? People saying weird shit that doesn't ever make sense and just harms people. You want an example? Hi kids, you like violence? Want to see me stick 9-inch nails to reach one of my eyelids? Want to copy me and do exactly like I did? Try sin and get fucked up worse than my life is? That doesn't make sense. You know why it doesn't make sense? Because he could have said it a little simpler. I just told you. Well, what did you not understand of it? Saying weird things that could be said more simple in its simplest form to make sense. I just told you. I can't explain it to you again, and I'm mad right now. I'm sorry you feel that way. But I just told you. Did you get the memo? I'm going to wait a while for the lag purpose. I've been sitting here for 50 minutes, man. It is bad rap musics and bad metaphors and all. If you're not saying simple things like, I have dream eyeballs, then guess what? If you're saying anything along the lines like, hi kids, you like violence? Want to see me stick 9-inch nails to reach one of my eyelids? Want to copy me and do exactly like I did? Try sin and get fucked up worse than my life is? My brain's that way. I'm trying to get my head straight, but I can't figure out which Spice Girl I want to impregnate. And Dr. Dre said, Slim Shady, you a basehead. Then why's your face red, man? You wasted. Well, since age 12, I felt like I'm someone else because I hung my original self from the top bunk with a belt. Got pissed off and ripped Pamela Lee's tits off and spanked her so hard and knocked her clothes back like she was crisscross. I smoke a fat pound of grass and fall on my ass faster than the fat bitch who sat down too fast. Come here, Slug Shady. Wait a minute, that's my girl, dog. I don't give a fuck. God sent me to piss the world off. Like, what did he fucking say? Like, all I got out of that was, I have a dream eyeball, dude. Like, you better shut the fuck up. Like, I won't hear your shit. That was not funny. Just because it sounded cool, because it rhymed, the words sucked. You could have just said, I have a dream eyeball. Don't make me take one of yours and throw it on the ground. Lots of women have thrown my dream eyeballs on the ground. That's why I'm afraid to go to sleep. And then, you know who suffers because of this? Me. These women hurt me because of the way I think, because I'm the oldest living soul on planet Earth, or in the universe. But the funny thing is, when I die here, my soul will probably transfer to some other spot in the universe where it's needed to try to explain what's going on, in hopes that that planet listens to him. So I'm hoping that this planet listens to me so I don't have to like switch again. Because if I can get my message across to this planet, I can rest in peace and I never have to come back and talk like this anymore. Like, it's getting really fucking old. You know, I didn't ask to be reincarnated, but I shouldn't have been playing around with fireworks and sticking them near my eyeball when I was 7. So, but you know, I could easily see, if I poked my right eyeball out, I would literally stop saying weird things. Like, I know my right eye's closed and I'll still say that, oh, well, I got a dream eyeball. You want me to throw it at you? You want to play catch with my dream eyeball? Yeah, I'll say that now. But if I poked my right eyeball out, I wouldn't talk like that. If I thought about something like that or somebody said something weird, I'd keep my mouth shut. I would start thinking mechanically, like, how does that work? How is that put together? And then I could start thinking about, how did you put those thoughts together? So I would have different thoughts, and then I would think about those thoughts separately, and I would put each one of those thoughts together in my mind, and then I would come up with a consensus of what those thoughts that I was trying to think and put together were trying to tell me, but I wouldn't tell anybody. So, like, I don't know if I'm the only man on planet Earth that switched eye dominance. Probably not. but I'm probably the only man on planet Earth that switched eye dominance, sucked his own penis, and has reached closed-eyed meditation enlightenment. So, like, that's what makes me different. I shouldn't have to repeat myself all the time about why I am the way I am. People should just know, but I'm just going to have to write it down. I'm going to write it down right now on a piece of paper with a marker, and I'm going to take a picture of it, and I'll put it on my Facebook profile, why I am the way I am. If you can't handle it and you don't think I deserve pussy until the day I die, then I guess this planet will probably get destroyed, because I would almost bet whoever created me, like, I don't know where I came from. Like, I may be the oldest living soul, but I didn't make myself. So I would assume if I die unhappy because I don't have a woman next to me, God is probably going to punish this planet. Because I hear all sorts of reasons why God's pissed all the time, and nobody gets the point. I get told that I'm possessed. It's like, dude, God is pissed. And you just don't know it. You can't see it. What is wrong with you, cat? Like, I have nothing for you. You can't still be in heat. It's been like 2 weeks, dude. No. She's been talking ever since, like, me and Bobby were out. And she was getting out of my car, and she was still she was sitting there talking to me, and like, she looked at me, and like, I just had this thought that she was like, is he gonna kiss me? So I went to kiss her, but like, my mouth slid this way. Or no, I kissed her, but she pushed my head to her right, and she hugged my head for a while. And no, this isn't actually herpes. It's just a zit. Herpes is only on your lips. This just looks like that because I baking soda'd it. But that's painful. So, like, ever since that day that we had that kiss head hug thing, that whatever the hell it was, my cat has not shut her fucking mouth. And she doesn't sound like a cat. She sounds like an infant. I don't know what her fucking problem is. Like, Bobby won't contact me, and I'm done contacting her. I told her if I contacted her again, I was going to shoot myself in the brainstem. I'm done. Fucking done. Like, I can't give you anything else. Like, it's either now or fucking goodbye. Or I'm not saying now, but it's like, you make up your fucking mind, because I am no longer chasing you. I worked for a goddamn month. I worked for a month to get that woman to date me. And I told her time and time again, I don't care about sex. I just want to sleep next to you and maybe cuddle. I mean, eventually I'd want to have sex, but like, I could go a year without having sex with somebody. And she was hot. She was really hot. And that made my heart feel good. So, like, hi, Jeff. I'm getting ready to write down on paper what is really wrong with me, or why I am the oldest soul on planet Earth. What color of a marker should I use? Let's ask the 12-year-old virgin. What color of a marker should I use to write down why I have the oldest living soul? No, yeah, you're not a virgin. Who has a receding hairline? I know, dude, it sucks. I hate it, but whatever. That's why I shave my head. Okay. You mean like a strawberry tampon? I'll use red. You know, why do you gotta come on here saying weird shit like that? Yeah, message retracted. You know why? Because I have a filter on here. Shit. But I do have a receding hairline, and I know that. You don't need to remind me of negative emotional things that I feel bad about myself for, man. There it is. Oh, he can stay all he wants. He's probably really depressed, to be honest with you. Or, you know, is this pink or red, or... Is that red? That's pink or purplish. We'll use a red pen. Did you know, hey Jeffrey, did you know vaginas look like bubblegum? I'm sorry your mom didn't tell you that. Your mom should have told you that. Why would you say stuff like that, dude? Like, do I need to block you? Did I even say anything about my receding hairline? Are you a woman? Because, you know, maybe your vagina stinks. And if you're a woman making fun of me, I don't care. It might be a girl. I don't know who it is. It's BB. Like, baby. Where the hell? I want a pen, not a goddamn marker. There's my first 2 movies I made. Haven't made a dime. Red pen. Wait. Fuck, it's pink. Purple pen. Red? Red. Okay. We will write it on the back of the article that I am doing. And by the way, when I'm done with this article that I'm not doing on this video for some strange fucking reason, I'm not getting it done. I will soon because I need to let you guys go so I can finish some more videos of imaginal psychology. But when I'm done with imaginal psychology, I'm going to stop posting videos. I might start, like, if Mandy contacts me and says, hey, let's talk, like, I'll do that and we can just bullshit. But you got to realize, guys, I don't see my kids because of the way I talk. So your receding hairline grows. It is shaved off. I just haven't cut it again. I do shave it, but I also grow this out as a ponytail. I just haven't cut it yet. That's all. I do shave my head, but I don't shave the back. I don't know. Can you see that? Probably not. I can't see if you can see it. But yeah, so I do shave my head. I just haven't felt like... Yeah, but the funny thing is, every time he says something, his message gets retracted because I have settings about violent... I have settings on my YouTube that people can't say rude things to me. So it shows up and I can read it, but then it gets taken off and retracted. So you probably never see it or something. Oh, maybe he did. I don't know. Or she. I don't know if it's a boy or girl. Like, whoever BB is, they won't actually talk to me like they're a person. Like, they're talking in forms of bullying is what they're doing. Or maybe they're just making fun of me because that's all they know is how to make fun of people. Like, my family, all they do is make fun of each other. So that might be what he's doing. Oh, I don't know. I didn't block him. I really don't care. I've heard it all, man. Literally. Literally. Why did I put only? If anybody's commenting, I can't see. Because, number one, I used to be left eye dominant. Tell me something, Mandy. If I say I used to be left eye dominant, is that all I need to say to explain myself? Okay, good. Don't start that or you're going to start getting blocked too. He might have commented so many times that my channel blocked him from being able to watch me, so I'd be careful. Stop talking! So yeah, I would watch what you say, like within cuss words and stuff. Like, I don't know if he got permanently blocked by my channel. Like, maybe after, I think I explained myself. The kitty, no. She wants what? What are you talking about? Damn it, comments. She wants you. What are you talking about? Dude, Mandy. If you ever... I don't even want to say it. I've been wanting to say that to you for a while. I can say it. And it's probably not what you think it is. Honestly, what you think I wanted to say to you that I haven't told you that I've wanted to is probably not what you think I was going to say, because it really had nothing to do with sex, which was the subject, but I was going to say something anyways that I've wanted to tell you for a while, but I ain't going to do it. And I apologize sincerely to the bottom of my golden little toe that I even mentioned it. Shut up. I just want to stab you. I'm gonna throw her outside and never. Yeah, did you say anything, man? You're probably mad at me. Let me see. Dude, I'm gonna... Shut up! Better turn me in. I slapped my cat like that. Like it literally went like that. I don't know. I'm trying to get a comment to pop up because I know you said something about I'm mad at you now. Oh, God. No, it's not right. It's not right. You're married. It's not perverted, but it's not right. Which makes you wonder, is that even possible? I know you don't. Dude, I need to fucking throw something at her. Go eat a mouse or something. God. I can't read you, Mandy. Okay. These are 5 bullet points. 5 bullet points. Wait. 5. I am the oldest living soul in the universe because I used to be left-eye dominant. I have sucked my own penis. I have reached enlightenment with my eyes closed in the lotus position numerous times. I have too many sad dream eyeballs in my house. And number 5. I can't see my ears and eyes because my heart is sweet and bright like a strawberry, so I suck air in my mouth after I swallow, and you drink liquid then try to blow it out your nose. Do me a favor. Please blow water out. That's what I did. Like, I've been trying to find the perfect profile picture to explain why I am the way I am. And I have it. We need to take a poll. Like, do you believe that is the perfect profile picture to explain why I am the way I am? I know we only get 1 vote here because Jeff stopped watching. But he might have got blocked. I don't know. He said something vulgar towards me. Or towards the other guy. But, like, I don't know. I don't know if my channel automatically blocked him or not. Mandy, the only... Oh, God. If Sean ever dies, do you think he'd want you to come live with me? That's what it was. I felt that was rude to say. And especially if he heard me say... See? That's why I didn't want to say it. Because I knew he'd hear me. See? That's okay. I take good care of her. I mean, I'm not a pervert or nothing. That's why I didn't want to say it, because I knew he'd probably find out. And I just was going to keep it to myself. But I don't know, like, it's not like I'm infatuated with you or nothing. I was thinking about, I don't even know how the thought came up. I had the thought one day, and I was cooking some food. That's what was going on. I was cooking some food, and I was making some pork chops, and I was cutting up some onions, and I was like, Mandy would be pissed if she saw me cooking a pork chop. And then that's how the thought came up. I don't know. Like, I don't choose, I don't like no one magically, like, opens up a bunch of doorways in front of her. Like, this is not how thoughts work. Like, there's not, like, a game show where some game announcer is like, you can have this thought if you go through this door, or this thought if you go through this door, or if you pick number 3, you can die. Like, I didn't, like, choose my thought. Like, that'd be kind of cool. I don't know, that'd be weird. Like, because if I knew what thoughts I could choose, and then I choose one thought, but then forgot that I could have chosen the other 2 thoughts, like, would I even remember them? Like, I don't even know. But that would be kind of weird. That should be a movie. So, copyright it, make a movie, be my guest. No, but it's a true... Hey, all I know is if I ever get a woman, and I don't know if you're legally married or whatever. I mean, you've had sex, so you're married, but you're spiritually married. But, like, that means wait, no, I'm not spiritually married to the last person I had sex with because I did not reach orgasm while I was at all, because, like, she told me to stop. Who was I married to last? Oh, Tequila. Tequila was the last person I had sex with and reached orgasm. But I was wearing a condom, so does that really count? Because I don't know. I don't know if wearing condoms actually spiritually marries people. Because I can't feel... Because all of our spiritual energy comes from our penis or vagina. And then when we meditate, we put it on our foot to try to stretch it out so we can kind of like get a view on what's going on in there. But, so the last person, so I don't believe it. I don't believe condoms allow you to get spiritually married. So the last person I was spiritually married to, hold on, I got to smoke a cigarette and think. I've had no sex. I'm like sex deprived, dude. That's why I'm so weird. My ex-wife wants to get mad at me because I say weird shit. I am deprived of sex. If I had, like, even Bobby, when I'm around Bobby, like, she keeps me at bay. Like, I don't think a lot of weird shit when I'm around her. Like, for some reason, my brain shuts down and, like, hides, and it's like, I'm just gonna listen to her and say stuff that pertains to what she says. But, so don't blame me. I'm sex deprived. That's why I say more weird stuff. Like, if I had sex all the time, I probably wouldn't be that weird. Although I'm probably not having sex because I say weird things. And in my theory of my, like, name change, people like the name Chad better than Lefty because I don't know if you heard this, Mandy, but since I've changed my name to Lefty 3 years tomorrow, I have had less relationships, less sex, less friends, less contact with other human beings. Which wasn't a lot before, but I had quite a bit of women when I lived in Aurora. No, I mean, not like all at the same time, but like, I'd be dating somebody for a while, and then someone else would show up after that one left, and blah, blah, blah. So, like, for a while there, it was like people liked to hang out with Chad. There were women that I would have sex with that liked the name Chad. But since I've changed my name to Lefty, I have stopped having sex. So I'm no longer telling people my name's Lefty. So, yeah, but you know about your dream eyeball laying on your floor. Like, we know. I'm going to show you all about how... My brother told me that once. He's like, I'm going to show you all about having an eyeball in your mouth. He fucking... See, and his ex-wife doesn't care what he says to his kids. So I married somebody without an imagination. I fucked up. Royally. Fucked up. Oh, well, why was I gonna... Oh, I was still thinking about the last person I spiritually married. God. Who would it have been? Hold on. Oh. No, I'm not... My name's Chad. For people that I newly meet, hi, I'm Chad. I don't know, man. It's the way it is. And my kids probably won't have an imagination either, so I'll probably never talk to them. Okay, so... Why can't I think of the last person I had sex without a condom? Because I didn't wear a condom with the last person, but I never orgasmed, so that doesn't count. Like, my soul wasn't able to reach her soul. I don't care if she orgasmed. It didn't work. If we both don't reach orgasm, not at the same time, but at least during the same penetration or day, it doesn't work. So, like... She kind of raped me spiritually because she wouldn't let me finish. That's rude. There should be a such thing as spiritual crimes. I should become a spiritual lawyer and sue you for spiritually hurting me. I said it better in one of my videos on my website, and it was a lot more professional. I'm not being professional in this video. Damn it. So, tequila didn't count. Did I get off with her? No, I did not get off with her. Did I ever get off with Cassie? God, I don't think I did. I got mad at her. I got mad at Cassie because she kept telling me she was going to give me head. And then finally, she was like, She's like, if you give me tacos, I'll give you head. I was like, okay, we'll go buy some tacos. So we had bought tacos, and then like she didn't give me head that day, and I got mad. But I was like, whatever, you lied to me. You lied to my penis. And then like the next time I drove around with her, she's like, I'll give you a blowjob. And I was like, okay. And I don't think she said she was gonna do it for like tacos or anything that time. But like after a while of driving, and we had like an hour drive to go, I looked at her. I said, I thought you were gonna give me head. She's like, no, I didn't say that. I was like, oh, yes, you did. So I pulled my pants down in my car, and I drove for a half an hour to 45 minutes with my pants down until I dropped her off because she told me she was giving me a blowjob. Like, don't you fucking lie to my penis. This has nothing to do with me. Like, I could care less if you lie to me about giving me a blowjob. But my penis will not allow my brain to forget that you lied to him. And then you don't have to deal with the thoughts that my penis causes in my brain because my penis thought it was going to get a blowjob. All those thoughts come up to my brain, and my brain has to suffer the thoughts of my penis yelling at me because you lied to my penis about giving me a blowjob. Just don't say it, we'll be fine. So, but I don't even... God, if I don't remember it, it must not be true. So, the last person I remember reaching orgasm with during sex, without a condom on. It was probably Lisa. And that woman had a flower tattoo on her left breast. Yuck. I can't believe I was even able to reach orgasm looking at a fucking flower on her boob. Yeah. I don't even know. I may have reached orgasm with Cassie, but I don't remember. Like, so as far as my memory serves me, I'm spiritually married to Lisa still. And she's crazy. And she lost a tooth now. She's not as hot, but she has really nice titties. She has like gumdrop nipples, like pink as bubblegum nipples, perky little boobs, and just like half of an orange. Well, no, maybe not orange, but like half of a circle, perfectly circumferenced and like even. And they're not even, they're real boobs. And they're just so perky, and their nipples are so pink and bubbly gum. Like, oh. But she lost a tooth, and she has the ugliest glasses, I tell you what. Like, her glasses are horrible. And she used to sleep with her glasses on all the time. Okay, 504 West Street, Deweese, Nebraska, 68934. Come kill me. I don't care. I'm not afraid to die. Okay, thanks. You realize you're gonna get blocked for that. Maybe. I don't know if my channel will I'm not a redneck. Why am I a redneck? Because my heart's a strawberry, you're gonna call me a redneck? I find that very weird, and I find it even weirder that your name is Homicidal Maniac and you think that's a cool thing to present to society. Like, do you not want to have a relationship? Do you not want friends? Do you not want a job? Is calling yourself a homicidal maniac funny? Like, you might need some marijuana if you think you're a homicidal maniac. Or you might just need to get laid a lot. Or you might need a straitjacket. I don't know how homicidal maniac you are, or if you just do it because you think it's funny, or if you actually feel those things are true. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm sorry if you've got problems. I got lots of problems, but you know, you don't see me calling myself a homicidal maniac. You see my ex-wife calling me a homicidal maniac, but like, she can't prove it. So, I don't know. Mandy, I'm gonna die tonight. So, yeah. I gave him my address. He said he knew my address. So I was like, okay. Homicidal maniac. I got a dog here that'll probably tear him up, but you know. And if I die, then I don't have to worry about trying to find a woman because I'll be dead. And I could right now, if I wanted to, call the authorities and have them track where you are and get you arrested before you get here. If I so cared if you shot me. If you really want me dead, just bring me a gun and a bottle of liquor and I'll shoot myself. We'll make a game out of it. My ex-wife did this to me, not me. My ex-wife has ruined my life forever. She has taken my kids away from me forever. They no longer have anything to do with my thought processing. I don't teach them how to think. I don't teach them how to make decisions. They are nothing in their brain like me. Or they're at least being taught not to be like me. But there's still one simple small problem is they came from my testicles. So, but I'm not sad over the issue. I don't care. I have no negative or positive feelings about the whole divorce. I just know that I'm fucked because of it. That's all I know. And I don't know why you decided to threaten me. Like, do you know me or something? Is this because of Bobby? Because I told Bobby I was done talking to her. Like, I can't talk to her anymore. It just drives me crazy. Mandy, are you still there? I feel a little disconcerted that that homicidal maniac guy showed up. Like, I don't know why he's saying things like that. Read that guy's homicidal maniac. He said he was going to come kill me. I don't know, man. Like, I know your address. Like, am I allowed to check who he is while I'm online? Go check it out. See who he is or anything. Like, I just can't believe that Google would allow a guy to name himself something like that. Like, you shouldn't be able to name any of your social media homicidal maniac. Oh, okay. And then he called me a redneck. But, like, why would people talk like that? Like, I don't understand some people's conversation patterns. Like, I can say weird things that people don't like. I can also talk about real nice things that make people feel good. That's not the point. But he's like, you're a redneck. I'm like, why? Because my heart's a strawberry? I don't find that fair. I really want to have sex with someone else, like someone attractive. And I want to do it for like, I want to have a relationship for years. Like, I want to sleep with the same woman for a long time and watch her get old and wrinkly. And then I want to die sleeping next to her. But that'll never happen. And I'm depressed because honestly, like, I'm a little scared this guy might come to my house. Like, he knows my address, and then I told it to him. Hey, you gonna die tonight. Like, okay. Good luck finding the place. Like, does it say where he's from? Mandy, just because you're no, you are my best friend, Mandy. But no, I need somebody to have sex with. I'm gonna lock my door. Nope, what? Well, okay, your husband's your best friend. You know what I mean. Damn it, what am I doing over here? Lock the door so some guy can't barge in. He's gonna have to break my door in to fucking... And for purposes of... Oh. So if he breaks into my house, it's gonna be dark. He's not gonna know where I am. I'm gonna have a dog that's gonna start barking. I'm gonna beat him with a golf club. before he can shoot me. Because I would assume most people I don't care, dude. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. I mean, granted, I probably shouldn't have told them my address, but you can call me first and warn me, so I'll wait outside, like 402-262-2201. And Mandy has that phone number, but she never calls me. Fuck. My soul feels really bad. I can't fix it, dude. It gets worse. It feels worse every day. Every day my soul gets more physically in pain. Like my soul is literally in pain, and I can't do nothing about it. Like, I need a woman to do this for me. I need to have sex with her. I need to cuddle with her. I need to have a relationship in order to make my soul not physically hurt. But I don't know what to do. I can't just change the way I communicate. I can't just change the way my thoughts pop up into my head. Well, yeah, I would want her to be my best friend. Of course. Jeff, how you doing? I can't even believe that guy's allowed to name himself that. Like, why would social media allow somebody to name? That should be like a red flag. Like, we don't know if he's being funny or not, but we can't be positive. So, like, I think there needs to be some, like, there probably is, and from what I hear, there is there's some sort of government system that is supposedly watching us at all times to find terrorists possible. So, like, if this thing is actually fully up and running on the digital internet, then they will find this guy and monitor him. So, I don't know. Like, I don't know if the government has found... I'm sure the government's found me. I've sent them copyrights and trademarks of a strawberry tampon. I've emailed... I've called the Washington, D.C. police and told them that a pork chop looks like a vagina when it's done. So, like, I know they're monitoring me, but I was just trying to help the government see things more the Asian way so that we didn't end up getting a bomb thrown on us. So that's all I was trying to do. It's like, sorry, like, I don't want a nuclear bomb to happen, because I'll just run, like, to my neighbor's house and I'll sit there with a bag of canned food for as long as I can underneath ground in a hole. That's a tornado shelter, and hope that the radiation clears in time before I die so I can come back out and live. But I don't think the hole's deep enough. I don't even have my bag of food ready yet. I need to go to the food pantry and get a bunch of canned foods. So the first Monday of next month, I'm going to go do that. I'm going to have a duffel bag full of food. I'm going to have some plastic spoons. And, like, if the bomb goes off, like in New York, I'll have about 15 seconds to get underground. But I don't know if it's far enough underground. So let's hope it is. And then I'll live and survive. Maybe. But it would be cool to survive a nuclear holocaust. Like, if a nuclear bomb got thrown at the president or whatever, and, like, I survived somehow from the nuclear radiation exposure, then it'd be pretty cool to come back up and, like, because then women would probably like me more, because, like, all the bad men, or, well, all the douchebags would probably be dead, because they would probably not really know what to do. I don't know, whatever. It just... Mandy, will you pray every night that I find a girlfriend soon? Because I can't talk to God. Or whoever created. I can't talk to the creator of the universe. Like, it never works out. So maybe if someone else does. So I don't know, whoever God is to you. I don't know. Pray to Jupiter. I don't fucking care. Like, I really wish you had a sister, but you don't. I don't know. I haven't bullshit long streamed this much for a while. Lately, I've been doing videos for my psychology thing. And I want to get that psychology thing done. I'll feel much better because after I'm done with that article, I'm going to strictly talk about business most of the time because I have some business ideas that I'm working on. But I got about 8 pages left to read, and I don't know how many chapters I have. So, like, those videos are about an hour long a piece. One of them is like 2 hours long, and they're stressful. Going through an article of soul versus soullessness, like, I have a soul, but it's very, very weak, and I can't energize my soul. People don't understand this. Like, I can't. I need a woman to do this for me. But I can't. I don't know. I'm gonna wear my eye patch. So I was at a Chinese restaurant, and really, Asian women are so attractive. What? No, I don't know anything about that. Why would I? I'm 35. What kind of a question is that? Delete that comment. That's weird. You're 12. You shouldn't be worried about your penis. You should be worried about how to organize your hormones that are flowing through your body so you can learn to make proper decisions when bad things happen in your life. Seriously. What said? What? What did who say? Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Seriously, Jeff. Oh, Jeff. Yeah. No, I don't even want to repeat what he said. He probably, you should be able to read it. Jeff didn't block you, did he? He asked if there was a kid fuck site, like a dating site for kids. Like, you need to take care of your thoughts. Like, sound is black, dude. Work with that. And don't worry about all these hormones. All these hormones in your brain are rushing from your penis and to your penis and to your brain and back to your penis and in your penis and back to your brain. And they're confusing you. Don't let them confuse you by thinking that you have to solve your hormone problems by your penis. Your penis is not going to solve your hormone problems. You need to worry, if you need to, just masturbate. Go to the bathroom, masturbate in the shower. I don't know. But, like, you have to worry about taking care of your thoughts. Like, your hormones are causing your thoughts to do different things, and you don't know how to organize your thoughts because you've never had thoughts like this before. So you need to start asking your mom and dad, well, you can fuck a woman, I don't care. But I don't think there's internet sites for people your age like that. That's considered a felony. I don't know. You said you knew a girl that wanted to have sex. But I'm telling you right now, dude. Did you block me, Jeff? Jeff, unblock me. There's no reason. Her name's Mandy. She's really cool. Or I don't know why she can't see your posts. I don't know what's going on. But, like, I promise you, if tomorrow you started having sex every day for 3 weeks, you'd be tired of having sex after about 2. I promise you. There's only so much you can have sex. Unblock her. She's like my best friend. That's married to her best friend. Unless it's a whole... Maybe he blocked you because you're a female. And he didn't want you seeing what he was saying because he's a 12-year-old boy. That might be why. Which I would understand. So, get over it, Mandy. But seriously, dude. Sex is not all that great. The first thing you need to worry about... Oh, it said 12 earlier, dude. If you go back to your posts, it said you were 12. Okay, well, I had sex when I was 14 first. I don't know. Like, but you're 17. Like, I don't know. They have websites for, like, Tinder. I don't know. POF. I think you have to be 18. I don't know where teenagers go to date. Ask them, not me. Don't you got any friends? He probably is fucking with me. Yeah, I know. He said he was 12 in the beginning, and then he said he was 17, and then he said 2. So you have 2 friends. Ask them where to meet women. I don't know. Teenagers probably hang out. I don't know. But when I was a teenager, I hung out outside by the courthouse on what we called the square. But you have a bad thing going on at your generation because everybody hangs out in their house on their phones. You can't meet people on their phones because they judge you by the way you look on your phone. So I don't know. No, don't tell them that. That's mean. You can't eat a Tide Pod. That'll make you sick. I don't know where to meet teenagers, Jeff. I don't meet teenagers. I know that, go work at, he unblocked you. Go work at Burger King or something. I think fast food is where teenagers work. Any fast food restaurant probably has a bunch of teenager employees. I've worked at Burger King. All they were teenagers mainly, unless it was day shift. I worked at McDonald's. Most of them were teenagers, unless it was day shift. I worked at Arby's. That was just full of a bunch of really sad adults. And I didn't work there. I only worked there part-time. So, go get a job, dude. I don't know. Go get a job at McDonald's. You'll meet some women. I don't know why you're so worried about your penis. You're 17 years old. I'm 35, and I care about my dreams more, dude. My dreams are sad. My dream eyeballs are sad, and I can't make them happy. Jeff, stop saying stuff like that. Seriously. I understand you're 17 and you're 12 or however old you are, or you're just messing with me and confused or whatever, both. But don't be saying stuff like that. Or I will block you if I can figure out how to do it. She is not, so stop. Both of you stop arguing. Mandy's the hottest woman I've ever met that I have no problem communicating with her. So she is far from a bitch. God, I could have swore I just heard a fly. There ain't no flies around. It's February. I don't know. Meet women at school. Don't you go to school? Jeez, man. These are some dumb questions, man. I'm just saying. Go ask your mom, like I said. If you got any problems about sex, go ask your mom. I'm not your sex education counselor. You're afraid to talk to sex with your mother? Why? My mom taught me that sex wasn't embarrassing, unlike most people on the planet which think sex is embarrassing. He keeps blocking you and unblocking you. Dude, don't make Mandy mad, dude, or I'll block you. Because if you make Mandy mad, then she's going to stop talking to everybody. And then I'm not going to talk to her. Why don't you go to school? I'm ashamed of myself, Mandy. What are you talking about? A lot of guys are ashamed. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of the way I talk because people make me think I should feel ashamed. Oh, okay. So Mandy's not mad. Whatever. Go get a job, Jeff. I don't know. Go get a job. But waiting to turn 18 to get onto a porn site called Chaturbate.com is not going to fulfill anything that you care about. Porn is going to start to bother you, and you're going to be like, I can't stand staring at this anymore. My eyes are screaming, and I'm done. I will let the pressure build up and build up and build up. And worse comes to worse, I'll live 30 more years alone. So, I don't know, man. Get a job. Go to a movie theater. Get a Tinder account, a Twitter account. I don't know. You know what you should try? Try talking to women in public. like face to face. Go to a grocery store where you think somebody's cute, but you have to probably know if she's out of your league or not. So like, is she the type of woman that would date you? Do you guys have the same attractiveness level type of thing? Like, you got to be careful about that. But go to the grocery store. Keep buying random shit every other day or every week, or just keep talking to her and making small talk. Don't say nothing weird. Don't say nothing personal. Just like, keep buying shit. For the first week or two, like, go in there every other day and buy a pop. And then like, don't say nothing for the longest time. You don't, I mean, try to remember what days she works. And I know people may think that's creepy, but try to remember what days you see her, and then always make it a point to go in and buy a pop the day she's there. But never say nothing to her until she starts talking to you. And then go another week or two coming in to buy a pop. And she'll just think eventually that like, he's getting off work and he's coming to buy a pop or something. And she doesn't have to know that you're trying to work your way up to ask her out by making her feel comfortable. And then after about 2 weeks of you guys talking every time you go buy a pop, don't buy cigarettes, don't buy beer, just buy a pop. Don't make small talk, or just respond to what she says, if she says anything. Try to keep conversation simple and dumb. Like, say dumb shit. Like, not weird dumb shit. Just like, I can't wait to get home. I'm so tired from work. Or something like that. I don't know. And then after a while, just ask her for her phone number. Like, I'm the type of person, I'll hit on anybody. Like, I don't care how hot they are. Like, today, I was getting to this. I was at the Asian restaurant. The Asian women are really attractive, right? I figure I'm 35. I have nothing to lose. So I'm not cautious about who I ask for their phone number. They're either going to give it to me or they won't. Like, I've got this one phone number from a really hot chick at some store that I don't even know why I walked in there or what it was, but she had a bunch of tattoos all over. She was really hot, and I think her name started with Catherine or something. I don't know, or Katie, or I don't know. But she gave me her phone number. But then I said something really fucking stupid as I left. And then her boss called me and told me not to contact her again. So, like, I fucked up. I said too fucking much. Like, you're not allowed to be who you really are with a woman until, like, after you've been dating for a year. And, like, I should take my own advice. But I'm 35 and I have nothing to lose. So, I was lucky enough to find a friend named Mandy that was allowing me to be myself, who I was, whenever I wanted, without actually trying to pretend I wasn't who I really was by playing dumb. So, yeah. But this Asian girl, she was my waitress, and like, so I like took my shoes off in the restaurant, and I did it because I wanted to meditate. So I put my right foot up here by my pelvic, like that. And I was eating my food, whatever. She came by and asked how everything was, and I was like, wonderful. And then she said good, and then left. And then later on, I got up to ask if there were some napkins, because they only gave me one. And then like another Asian girl's like, you need to wear shoes, this is a restaurant. I was like, I was talking to Buddha. And I don't remember exactly what she said. But I think, I don't know if the waitress that was waiting my table heard me or not say that. But I was like, I'm sorry, they're right here. Like, I have shoes, so I put them. Oh, no. I asked for napkins before I don't even know, whatever. The story might not be the same. I don't remember too much. But, so I meditated the whole time I ate. I got up. And when I got up to pay, I didn't have any shoes. But by that time, damn it. See, I am not a good storyteller. I'm sorry. I had a napkin and I was going to leave my tip. So I got up to pay my bill without shoes on. And like, they're like, you need to wear shoes. This is a restaurant. I was like, I was meditating. I'm sorry. So I was like, I have shoes. They're right here. So I put my shoes on and I went to walk up front. And then the other lady, this lady that said something originally said, "This is a restaurant. You need to wear shoes." I was like, I was talking to Buddha. She's like, I don't. She said, I can't exactly remember what she said, but she said the word Buddha too, and she's like, "This is not Buddha" or something. I don't know exactly what she said, but I was like, okay, well, I have shoes, whatever. So I paid. I got my change, and then I went to go leave my tip, and I had a napkin, and I wrote "I love Buddha" on the napkin, and I put my phone number. And I put "call me," and I put Chad for my name, which is my name. And then I stuck the $10 bill in the napkin, so she had to read the napkin before grabbing her tip. I haven't got a call back yet, but like, I don't really care. Like, you're either gonna think I'm being sweet and cute and or funny by hitting on you, or you're going to think I'm a creep. I'm either not gonna get a phone call or I'm going to get a phone call. But I do that because I'm 35 years old and I can't be picky. You're 17 or 12, whatever, however old you are. So do it the way you should do it, not the way I do it, because I'm getting too old to be fucking playing games. That's the way I look at it. So I don't know if you're still watching. I don't know if my whole little, like it says one person's watching now, so I think Mandy might have left because she randomly comes and goes for some reason. I don't know. But if I could get an Asian woman, oh, I know an Asian woman that lives in the Philippines. She actually agreed to marry me. And then we were gonna, she's like, but I have to get the paperwork first. It's really expensive or whatever. She's like, I gotta save the money to get the paperwork, whatever. So I start sending her money and she's like, don't send me any money. I don't want your money. And I was like, but you need to get your paperwork so we can get married and then you move here. And I don't want your money. Just quit sending me money. And so are you coming and going and not watching, or are you just not watching but still listening while doing other things? So, but like, and then finally after, it's been a year since I've been listening or been talking to this really attractive Filipino lady. And she all of a sudden asked me if I want to take care of her. And I was like, I would love to send you $100 a month so you could survive and not work. Like, but I just can't afford $100 a month. And like, that's all it takes is her. If I sent her $100 a month, she'd be fine. Wouldn't have to work, because $100 is like $1,500 a month. And she makes, in her money, she makes $800 a month. So like, if I could afford $100 a month, I would send it to her to take care of her until she was able to get her paperwork. And then we would get married by a guy I know over the internet, and then we would pay for her plane ticket to come live with me. That was the plan. But I don't have any money to send her. She stopped talking to me. And with all the stuff I see on Facebook about, like, I don't know what the deal is. Like, she complains a lot about relationships. And I think, like, she's my age. And I think she lives in a bad area where men are just really, really bad people. Or just not her types or something. I don't know. But she works for her own family. Like, she works to pay her parents' bills. Because that's how they do stuff down there. They actually take care of each other. Americans don't take care of each other. If you ain't got the money, you don't get the honey. Mandy, are you here? I need a question. I gotta ask you a question. Because I haven't understood this about you for a long time. Not that it matters. Okay. If you are in love with your husband, he's in love with you, and your dreams are taken care of and happy because of that, why is that not enough to keep you going to go get a job and deal with stupid people in your job or reality or like outside? in society. Like, shouldn't your husband's love of taking care of your dream eyeball be enough to give you the energy to go do things? Or are you happy enough staying at home? Okay, so, because I thought maybe that you wanted to go work, but you had such social anxiety that you couldn't. Or was I misunderstanding you? Okay, so you don't really care if you work or not. Is that the deal? Oh, well, my bad. I thought like you were trying to work on yourself to get to go to work. I didn't know you didn't have to or didn't care. So it doesn't bother you. That's cool. So I always thought it bothered you that you didn't have a job or something like that. And like, I really don't understand how what your husband does for a living makes enough money to take care of you. Like, I want that job. Like, you might find me. No, you won't, because I forgot where you, I don't remember where you live. But if I ever remembered or like, there might have been a scenario in a different ulterior universe where you heard where I ended up working with your husband in like a different like alternative universe. Like, hey, you work where I work. I'm rolling in the dough now. Like, that probably never happened in this universe, but maybe in a different one. I make $1,500 a month or a year. $15,000 a year is what I make. I have a car payment though. Like, I don't want a car payment. I hadn't had a car payment since I was married until last year. And it's $300 a month. Like, I don't like it. I'm keeping this car until it runs into the ground. I owe $2,000 more on it, and I'm done paying. Plus, I shouldn't be paying $300 for a 1999 Honda Civic or Honda CRV manual. Like, I shouldn't. It's got 240,000 miles on it. I shouldn't be paying $300 a month for this vehicle. I could pay $300 a month for a vehicle that is like 5 years old. But you have to realize $300 a month pays that off quicker, so it doesn't bother me. I've had it for a year and a half, 2 years. So I don't know. Yeah, this is the second time I've meditated today. Like, I figure I have 7 sins, so I can meditate 6 times a day without getting in trouble. I don't know. I owed $5,000. It was a total of $5,000 or something. Should I take all of these anxiety pills right now and die in the meditation position? Should I? I'll do it right now. Take them all. Hell, there's probably about 50 of them in here. I could just. I don't think it'd be painful because it's an anxiety med. I don't know, dude. These are 1 milligram. Like, they only sell Ativan in 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams. Whatever. If I was gonna kill myself, I wouldn't talk about it. It would already be done. I mean, it will be done on YouTube, but then they'll delete the video. No, I wouldn't do it on YouTube because that just get deleted anyways. I tried killing myself once. I took like 30 Lamictal. And I got really sick. They didn't even have to pump my stomach. I just got really sick and puked. That's all. But the next time I threaten to kill myself, I'm going to have an ounce of weed here, and I'm going to tell you that I'm going to eat it all. And I'm going to die because I ate this ounce of weed. And you're going to be like, dude, you'll just pass out. Better have a funeral. My leg's going numb. Hell, my whole body's numb. I'm numb. Like, my mind's numb. My heart's numb. My whole existence is numb because I don't have a girlfriend. And the sad thing is, I have nothing I can do about it. I've tried dating websites. Nobody likes the name Lefty, so my name's Chad. Leave me alone. I just don't understand what happened between me moving from Aurora to me moving here. Well, there's not a lot of people where I live. 67 people. Out of 67 people in this town, probably none of them are single women that I would want to date. And I can't go anywhere very often because it's a half an hour away, but I'm really hoping I meet a woman that wants to move in because I live in a house. I can smoke in my house. I can do whatever I want. My landlord does not care. If I want to build something, he'll let me. He'll let me do whatever I want. He's paying for the paint to paint my house. I'm painting it orange. The inside. The outside's green. Like, he paid for all this work behind me. The upstairs. I got a bedroom upstairs now. I just got done drywalling it. And like, things are going good physically in my environment. But emotionally, I'm numb. And I don't want to be.